Hey everyone, welcome to the Vince&Al Podcast. I'm Vince, and Al's currently on the other line. Um, just quick recap: one of us moved, so we kind of have to call each other and record it that way. It's not always going to be this way. We obviously hope to see each other again in the future, so we can talk in person. But let's give him a quick call. Give me just 1 sec to connect with him.
Hello?
Hey Al, this is Vince.
Hey, what's up, Vince?
Nothing much. This is episode 6.
All right.
Um,
Yeah, to our viewers, hey guys.
how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Been pretty busy lately, but I'm doing really well.
That's awesome. You want to get into the topics?
Let's get right into it, yeah.
All right, cool. So today whatever we roll with the dice, I will be addressing with whatever comes to my mind. So I'll get to
Okay.
the first roll. I just
Okay, I can hear it like All right.
no, I ended up getting sports. So
Oh,
not
okay,
not
let's
my
hear what you
favorite,
have to say.
not my favorite, but this is a good conversation I have for us. Okay.
All right.
Something interesting. I was exercising this morning, and was catching at ESPN, and
Yeah.
there was some guy talking about this. I don't know if this happened this morning or if this was last night, or whatever. But did you see the skit about fantasy football that ESPN did?
Um, they were doing like a fantasy football like marathon, but
Okay.
I wasn't really looking into that.
Yeah, I can.
What about it?
Yeah. So not to get too political or anything, but they had um a larger white man, and he was talking to a crowd of all white males, and
Uh-huh.
they were auctioning off only black-skinned athletes for the fantasy draft.
Are you kidding me? Like,
Well, the thing
you saying this
is,
is like on this is on ESPN national television, and they're doing that.
well, what interests me, I mean, for the viewers, you guys can read in between the lines, you can kind of see what we're saying here. But for me, it's just such bad taste. In what context were they trying to go? Who was the audience here? ESPN is owned by Disney, so I thought that was kind of interesting too. That this is what they were. I mean, they had athletes like Odell Beckham Jr. and they cut out his head and they put on a popsicle stick.
Oh my gosh.
And they were holding it up to the crowd, and the crowd's reaction, they were like shoving money up in the air. I feel like
That's fine.
they should have just wheeled him out and be like, yeah, I want to feel his muscles. Yeah, this is a good one for you. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
They had Antonio
and
Brown.
oh yeah, and I get what okay, I don't get what they're trying to say, but in a way I do. I think I think in our society, what first comes to mind is I think a lot of people can take offense to that. I typically don't.
Same
I
here.
don't think it's the right move. I think by ESPN. I think with all the issues that we're having right now, I think it has offended many people as it should. Um, and I'm not saying like oh this is terrible because I'm not gonna lie. I mean, sports are I wouldn't say dominated by black athletes. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, they're tremendous athletes. They're world class. They're exciting to watch. I think anyone who makes it to the league is exciting to watch. And I think what they're trying to say is that the league is dominated by more black athlete success. Um, and I think that's what they're trying to get across. If there's something else that I'm missing, then I think it wasn't the right idea. I don't think it was the right idea to get that idea across, but I don't know. What are your thoughts?
No, I think you said everything really well. The fact that, um, like you and I don't typically get offended by this sort of thing. It's just such an interesting move with the times that it is and how there's currently, white nationalists down in Charlottesville and stuff like that. And there's just, I don't think it was very socially aware when they did this. This could have been pre-recorded, who knows? Um, but I just didn't think this was the greatest idea. I'm not taken aback by it. Sometimes you have to sit back and just laugh. But if it's something that can really offend somebody, sometimes you just have to be a little bit more careful. But that's really all there is to the story. I just thought it was interesting to bring up because it's this sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at who came up with this idea. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, this is like.
Matthew,
Go ahead. Sorry.
go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
This is like Key and Peele sketch like. For like a Comedy Central sort of thing. But that's just weird to have this be done by ESPN.
Yeah. I think we could go deeper into, how politics and things like that. And I think with you saying that we should just, sometimes just take back and laugh at it. I don't think the intentions by ESPN were, poor. I mean, obviously that's not, the best idea, like we said, to get your point across. But I don't think their intentions were malicious or anything. And I think that's something that we do lack in today's society. I think we're easy to jump on things and are easy to become offended by certain things. And I don't know. This is the first time I heard about it, so I haven't really watched the video.
Yeah.
So I don't really have the best, opinion, and I don't know how other people are reacting to it. I can see in two ways: it being awfully, understood, like misunderstood, or people laugh about it, and it's either one of those extremes. I don't think there's anything in between.
To me, I'm laughing at it because this has been done before, but I don't think it's ever been done with athletes. There was a movie that came out earlier this year called Get Out, and I didn't see the movie, but there was a quick clip.
It's a good movie.
Wait, you saw it?
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Yeah, and wasn't there like a scene where like the dad or something was auctioning off like one of the black males that he captured, and then
Yeah.
like that's just kind of what it reminded me of. So it's heck, maybe it could have been a parody of that. We don't know, but I don't even have all the information on it, but I thought it was worth bringing up. But now we're gonna jump into our next topic. So I'm gonna roll the dice, and I'll let you know here. Get Out. It's whoa, puns. I'm just kidding. It's actually wild cards. This is actually funny because this is the past two episodes. We both had sports and wild card, so
Awesome.
I'm not complaining though. Okay, so for this next one, I thought we would play a little game here.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to, I think it's 16 or 17 questions. I'm going to ask you like rapid fire questions. And
All right.
they should be like one word answers, yes, no's. Some things you might have to spell out a little longer than that.
Okay.
And these are just for you. So I'm just going to spit them out and
Oh,
feel
wow.
free to answer. Okay?
All right. I
All
wish
right.
I had questions for you too, but maybe in later episodes.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it should be fun though. I'm excited.
Cool. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Do you take vitamins every day?
Do I take vitamins? Okay.
Like daily
I'm
vitamins?
supposed to, but I don't.
Okay. Do you have any nicknames?
Okay, burritos. I'll explain it very quickly. Not burritos, but burritos. And in Spanish, there's a thing called a alambre, which is some electrical thing or whatever. But small parts of those are called alambritos with an N. But my name's Alan in Spanish, and so from there, burritos.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Which actor would play you in your life story?
What actor?
Mm-hmm. That was a lovely noise you just
I don't
made.
really know actors. I'm gonna go with Tom Cruise because he's an animal.
Tom Cruise
Brad
is.
Pitt.
Oh, okay. I like them both.
Young Brad Pitt.
You look more like a Brad Pitt than you would a Tom Cruise, and that's a compliment. So.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, man.
All right. On a scale from 1 to 10, how bad is your road rage?
How bad is my road rage?
Yep.
2. I'm pretty chill.
Awesome. Favorite candy?
Skittles.
Did OJ do it?
Oh, like I said, I wish I had more information on it. I've heard about it so many times. I think he did. Everyone thinks he did.
I think he did too.
I'm gonna go with yes. I don't know.
Awesome. What is your gaming, like, avatar name?
Depends on which thing. But for my PS4, it's generic. Alan G17 something. I think that's it.
All right.
1017. That's it.
Very nice. We all watched like TV sitcoms and stuff like that when we were little. Did you ever had a childhood TV crush?
Lots for sure. Selena Gomez.
Yeah,
Still is.
she's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
What instruments can you play?
Sorry, can you repeat that question?
What instruments can you play?
I used to be able to play the viola. I can play
I remember that.
I can play a piano app, just strum the keys.
That's cool.
No, but currently nothing really.
All right, cool. Who's your favorite movie character?
Not really. I like Batman and the Dark Knight. I just liked Bruce's. I don't even know the regular name. I just like how he goes about things.
Gotcha, I like it. Have you peed in a pool?
Have I? Oh, dude, everyone has.
Dude, everyone has.
Not recently.
I was gonna say though, if you
But I have.
if you told me no, I'll be like, okay, he's a liar right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm always honest with the viewers, so.
Yeah, he really is. All right. Favorite fast food chain?
Wendy's.
Oh, same here. Nice. All right. Concert tickets or sport tickets?
Sports tickets, right away.
Same. Favorite Key and Peele sketch?
There's a lot. I could go generic substitute teacher. I also like what's it called? When either it's Key, I think it's Peele. When he's like sitting on the couch and he's fat, and it's the pizza guy thing.
Yeah. It's,
I love that one.
Oh, I can't even think of what it's called, but I know. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking. Clarence.
You know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. Radio or CDs?
Depends, actually. I actually don't mind radio, but I would have to go with TV because there's sports on TV or on radios that I like to watch.
There you go.
There we go.
Who are the top 2 players in the NBA right now?
LeBron James, number one, by a lot. I don't know. And Kevin Durant.
All right. Who's the top 2, greatest of all time athletes? In the,
I'm biased. Athletes, as
Uh-huh.
in, okay. Well, Michael Jordan is the first one to come to mind.
Of course.
I always want to rank LeBron over Michael, but I never have really watched Michael.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan and Bo Jackson.
Okay.
That one comes to mind because, his success playing baseball and football.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sure. I think Tom Brady's he's pretty up there too.
Tom Brady, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think quarterbacks are athletes except, like Michael Vick, Deshaun Watson, Cam Newton.
Right.
They are
right.
athletes, but, it's a little bit different.
No, exactly. What is the last restaurant you ate at?
Just ate one. Buffalo Wild Wings yesterday. Did salt and vinegar wings.
Nice. Okay, would you rather work 10 hours a day, or would you rather work 3 hours each day of the week?
10 hours a day.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing. All right, that caps off all of our little question game. That's it.
That's awesome. I think I'm gonna have to get a little questionnaire for you later down the road.
All right, sounds good, dude. But yeah, and then I have a quick quote here.
That's a pretty shorter episode. I think we did a good job.
Yeah, I think we're banking at 15 minutes right now. So by the time this is over,
That's awesome.
maybe 16:30. All right,
maybe.
so here's our quote. Um, you're embarrassed if you say something, but you're embarrassed if you don't. Um,
Wow.
I know. Can say it again. It's you're embarrassed if you say something, but you're embarrassed if you don't. Um, but Al, is there anything you want to add before we go?
I'm just impressed with how good our quotes have been, these past 6 episodes. I think, each quote has left me thinking, so I think we've done a good job, and I hope they're in a way beneficial to, the viewers, so I like that quote, though. I really do.
Yeah, it's like, quotes can impact certain people, especially when you find that one that really strikes you. It can just open up
Yeah.
your eyes. So,
Just real quick, I think that quote, for me as a shy person, there's things that I want to say,
yeah,
and I think is worth hearing. And that's why I love this podcast, because I can say things. But there are times where I'm like, I gotta say it, but I don't, and then I end up beating myself up. So
exactly. It's, for me, it's like a quote that I came up with for myself is sometimes the person that you're not talking to is the person you want to talk to the most.
yeah,
Whether it be in a
wow, yeah,
classroom, if you're not even trying to communicate, not even looking at that person, you're purposely looking away or talking to someone else. Sometimes that can really mean that I actually really want to talk to you, and
mhm,
that's because it's tough. It's always tough just to hike up the nerve just to talk to somebody. Once you break the ice, it's really smooth, but it's always like what would just flow perfectly to say to start the conversation, and it's hard. It can be hard.
yeah, I can, yeah,
Yeah, but just wanted to say thank you for all the listeners and subscribers out there. You guys mean the world to us. We hope you enjoy listening to us just as much as we love broadcasting our voices out to you guys. Al,
yeah.
thanks so much for staying on the line. And anything else you want to add?
Um, I say this a lot, but you guys really don't know how much you mean to us.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
But with that, great episode 6. Looking forward to episode 7.
Same.
And it was great talking to you, Vince.
It's great talking to you too, Al. We'll catch you next time, guys. See ya.
See you guys.